Do you still chase the pump?
The pump is always out there. You always have to chase after it, yes.
Really, Cliff? How much money did you make off your podcast?
We made $500 off.
We make $500 an episode.
Yeah, we don't make $500 an episode off The Pump is Full. Oh, hello, and welcome to the Pump is Full podcast. Don't mind that. Today we're going to be discussing the... Oh, fuck.
Cliff, will you turn down the volume, please? No, down.
Thank you. Yeah, we don't make $500. Welcome to the Pump is Full podcast. Very exciting times as we near the Super Bowl, and we just had the Pro Bowl, which I'm sure you both watched.
Mm-hmm. I watched it.
Yeah. What was your favorite moment?
Probably the AFC winning.
That's respect.
What's the dude's name that went to UK to play for the Packers?
Oh, Zadarius Smith.
He had a cool sack.
Yeah.
That's all I know.
I just don't, even in light of the tragic event that happened, and we'll talk about that in the sponsors, still having the Pro Bowl on at 3 p.m. in Miami seems like the worst idea ever. Like, who?
I liked the little games they played early on in the week. Those were fun.
So I've heard this so many times, and I think this is here's what I think. Here's how I think they can fix the Pro Bowl. For the linemen and D linemen, what they should do is they should have a strength competition. Just do some like dumb shit, like just throwing ridiculously heavy objects, bench presses, things like that.
Like the world's strongest man type stuff.
Actually, that, yeah. And for like the actual game, they should just do 7-on-7. Low, like it's a lot less risk. They should just have the QBs and receivers and running backs and tight ends balling out, and the linebackers and DBs playing defense. That's just, I think that would be the best case scenario because the current format just doesn't work. Like nobody, and it's in Miami.
Well, I mean,
yeah.
to be fair, I think it's always... No, it's in Orlando.
Oh, Orlando. Sorry.
Yeah, never mind. I was about to say, it's not where the Super Bowl is. It's always in Orlando. Yeah, I mean, it's just like a glorified vacation. But and Xavier Rhodes made it. He was ass all year.
Fucking, did you know Seth Roberts made it?
What?
Yeah. I think he played either on the Bills or the Raiders. But the fact that, like, hold on, let me see it.
Because they're, like, everyone...
He played for Baltimore.
Well, that was just because they were the one team. But, like, no, because so many random people make it that definitely aren't Pro Bowlers because all the good players drop out.
Yeah.
They're on the Super Bowl teams.
Well, nobody wants... It's just not worth it because you're risking injury.
Well, except Von Miller. He said he was going for the MVP check.
Like, basically, the whole Niners D-line would have probably been invited. Or not all of them, but most of it. The Chiefs' skill positions would have been there.
Mm-hmm.
Mahomes would have been there. It just opens up for so many bum asses to get invited to it. Like, I could get a Pro Bowl invite.
Well, so many people get, like, just kicked out of it, too, that shouldn't be in it just because of, like, the fan voting aspect. Like, Zadarius Smith should have made the Pro Bowl. He had such a great season, and they didn't give it to him, so.
Did he not make it?
No.
Oh, he was an alternate?
That's why, if you watched, he wore that shirt. He wore a shirt that said snubbed.
Snubbed, yeah.
Mm-hmm. So that's a lot of bullshit.
For real.
For real. What else happened? It's been a while. Oh, the college football national championship happened. That was fun. Joe Burrow is going to be the number one pick. Unless the Bengals... Unless I've seen two separate rumors of the Bengals having a lot of interest in Herbert and that they've worked Herbert out more than Joe Burrow.
I'm not buying the hype in Justin Herbert.
Same.
Cal and Hudson have one mic currently and have to switch it back and forth, and I'm very enjoying watching it.
Even like last year, I didn't like him. This year, I didn't like him.
He's so
Next
skinny.
year, I'm not gonna like him.
He's super awkward in all those interviews. I don't know if you've heard him like talk or like interact, but like he's just kind of awkward.
Also, there's no hype behind him either. Like just none at or not the hype with Joe Burrow. Like Joe Burrow is gonna sell tickets.
The last Oregon quarterback that was taken in the first round is now a backup and gets to come in once every like 4 drives to run a trick play that never works.
But he also was in the AFC Championship game.
That's
so
true,
pros,
Hudson.
There's pros and there's cons.
He did win games for him.
He was
think.
on the field.
Yeah.
Like he was at the coin toss for that game.
He's a captain still.
So if that doesn't speak just like
Volumes.
volumes to what Oregon does in their quarterback room, I don't know what will.
Yeah. I'm really excited to watch the draft. Granted, my team doesn't have a first round pick, but
Well, we're going to the combine, right?
Well, I mean, yeah,
You're
once-
working on
once
getting
the-
us credentials,
once
right?
those media passes come in, they should be coming in. I think next week.
No, we'll have to skip finals week, but like, whatever.
I think we
Yeah.
can sneak in.
We ball.
We should just drive up there.
I don't know. I was listening to a certain group of people like us, other podcasters,
Yeah.
and they said to get into events, they either just carry a bunch of bags of ice
Mhm.
or just like a cart of beer. Because who doesn't want the bags of ice? Like, they're gonna melt if we don't get in there right now.
Like we gotta get in these bags. If they show up, it's like,
they're melting.
like you really want these to melt? You're gonna get my ass
Yeah,
fired.
I mean, there's gonna be a bag of water by the time you let me through.
So it's gonna be hot up in Indy. It could be dangerous. I'm really excited to just see how all that goes down. And then with the college,
We'll have more draft coverage coming soon.
I'm actually really excited. I'm honestly super excited for that, even though my team doesn't get to pick till like the mid-second. But I'm excited for that. With the AFC NFC championship game, I don't know how anybody thought Green Bay could have a chance to win after they got like 30 pieced in that first game.
They were fraudulent.
Very fraudulent. And Aaron Rodgers didn't even like, I don't know. I didn't have trust in them to begin with, aside from like their front line on defense, and I'm glad to know I was correct.
Yeah. And the Niners just ran at will.
Oh my God, Raheem Mostert!
Yeah.
I
That was
can't-
fun to watch.
I actually can't believe he's that good. What team did he play for? Oh, he played on the Bears most recently, I think.
Yeah, it was the Bears.
Sucks for them, but oh well.
Sucks to be from Chicago.
It really does. And then on the other half, somehow the Chiefs did it again, where they just
Is that breaking news?
you're able to see Myles Garrett within 60 days. Breaking news.
That's
You're
2
just-
months, folks.
2 months. How long do you think his suspension will be after that?
I don't know. I can text Baker for that inside.
We should just for the rest of the podcast just read the headlines that are in the bottom.
Jamal Adams expects a new deal before the season starts.
He actually is really good too. But-
Oh boy.
But yeah. On the other half, does Kansas City, it's insane how they keep going down and coming back. And honestly, if I could compare this to one thing, I would compare it to a UK a couple years ago when they consistently would like go down and then always just come back and win. Kind of like, for example, the Aaron Harrison threes. But
True.
I think on the Super Bowl, they
It's
cannot
the Vince Young method.
They can't do that against San Francisco, though, because if San Francisco gets a lead, they're just going to run the ball and play defense.
Yeah, I think, yeah. Are we getting the Super Bowl talk right now?
Yeah, let's
Because
do
I
it.
have a dilemma.
All right.
So for the past 2 years, I've had a tradition that I tweet out an emoji of the team I think I'm going to win. But the Chiefs don't have an emoji, and that's my pick to win the Super Bowl. Well, they don't have a related emoji because 2 years ago it was an eagle emoji, easy. Last year was a ram emoji, easy. I'm 1 for 1 on picks. But there's nothing. I looked through it today. There's no chief emoji or anything. Their mascot's a wolf. I could post a wolf, but no one's going to know what that is.
What do you mean? All 10,000 people
I could put a
listening?
frog for Patrick Mahomes. I might do that.
All 10,000 people listening would know after they heard this podcast.
I think I might put a frog. I think we just figured it out.
I'll keep looking for an Indian or some feathers or something.
We need a player to trash talk. I feel like we don't.
Richard Sherman, I don't like you.
We know, like tweet at him.
Oh,
we need someone to
shoot. We're just picking.
No, that works too. But I mean, just we need to. I need
No,
to.
for real though, I actually haven't liked him before. Turkey.
Yeah, because of Thanksgiving.
You could do a cheetah for Tyreek Hill.
I don't support Tyreek Hill.
That's true. I wouldn't either, but
He was posting pictures on Instagram with his son. It was
like he didn't
cool.
beat his ass.
They're cool now.
I still regret we haven't watched now the Aaron Hernandez documentary.
My friend was telling me about it. I heard it's wild. We can do that in the off season. We'll have time.
That's true.
Coming soon, people.
Coming soon. I need to promise the people what they want. But no, anyway, Super Bowl. Back to the Super Bowl. I'm excited for it. I'm excited to see I'm kind of excited for the award ceremony, considering the amount of Steelers players eligible. And by that I mean 2. But
Who are the two for defensive player of the year?
Yeah, just
The
Minka or
rookie?
TJ could both win. If
What
Nick
about defensive rookie?
Devin Bush, if Nick Bosa wins, which he is, I'm gonna be
Oh,
pissed.
yeah. I don't,
It should be Josh Allen or Devin Bush should both win above Nick Bosa.
forgot about Bosa.
But
It doesn't feel like he's a rookie.
who, Nick Bosa? Yeah, I would agree. But he's not even like the best pass rusher on his team. Like, he's got the name. Like, he had 6 sacks in October, and then had like 3 since then. Like, he's
Ugh.
just.
Fuck.
It's upsetting. But I am excited. Just so the people know, I also got a Minka Fitzpatrick jersey, 39. And then like a day later, the Steelers cut the dude who was wearing number 29. So I might have to get a new jersey after this offseason if Minka changes his number. Anyway, back to the Super Bowl. What are your kind of thoughts on this? How's this thing going to play out?
I think the 49ers are going to win.
I unfortunately also think that I want the Chiefs to win just because I don't want the Niners to tie the Steelers record. But it's gonna happen because I think the Niners have been the best
Niners
team.
are just kind of boring to me. Like, obviously they're a good team, but like Kansas City has like the pop.
Yeah.
The pop.
Patrick Mahomes is always exciting. Travis Kelce's the second best tight end. Who'd you just flick off? Oh, that's Scratch. Yeah. A UK mascot didn't give Hudson a fist bump today.
That's
at
the
the
second
Vandy
time I've
game.
had beef with the mascot.
Who's the first?
The Atlanta Braves mascot. We can get into that story later.
That's later time. They do have the second best tight end. George Kittle's the best, by the way. I want to get that out there. But I think even though Kansas City's defense has just improved, I think they're still, for whatever reason, going to start slow, and then those 49ers are going to get in their game. Jimmy G's obviously significantly worse than Patrick Mahomes, but Andy Reid can't win the big one. So we'll see how it goes. Oh, I thought you were about to say something.
No. Position.
I'm out of practice, yeah. But moving on from there, I'm just kind of interested to see what this does for Patrick Mahomes' legacy, kind of how he plays off this. Because I didn't think he'd be an MVP like contender. Obviously, Lamar is going to win it, but he's like still playing at like that level again, even after he got like an injury or two. Off topic, but Antonio Brown's situation is wild. He turned himself in.
Did he spend any time in jail, or was it just immediate? Okay, here's $1 million. Come out.
I think he was in jail. I think he posted bail. And now he's got an ankle bracelet on. He's like cursing or something.
He sucks.
He could go to the XFL immediately.
They said they didn't want him.
Did they really?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can't have a criminal record. That's like a
In the XFL?
dead ass. That's the rule. That's why Johnny
NFL would have to cut
That's
like
why
a quarter
Johnny
of it.
Manziel can't be in it.
That's a stupid rule.
Dude,
that means no swag.
Imagine if that does mean no swag.
Swag's in the NFL. He's too good for that.
Imagine if the NFL had that rule.
I know Brogan Roback got cut by the St. Louis Battlehawks. No, he's not a criminal, but that was the reason I got into following them, and then he didn't even make their top 3 quarterbacks. So
Are you gonna have to pick a new team?
that's what it's starting to look like.
I think I'm a Houston Roughnecks fan. I don't remember why I
I'm
picked
definitely
it.
against the Washington or the DC team because of how they treated one of my good friends at a tryout. So I'm out on them. They're my least favorite team in the league.
They really
How many
didn't.
teams are in this?
8.
That's not too many.
They'll probably. They'll expand at some
Well,
point.
wait.
if it gets
When
big
does
enough.
this start? And how
The
long is
week
the
after
season?
the Super Bowl.
Isn't that when the AAF started?
Yeah. The AAF was
I actually
kind of
think
electric.
the XFL is going to be like, I don't know if it's going to be like good, but I think it'll.
The AAF went under because they just didn't have the money to pay their players.
Yeah, I actually think this will somehow like be kind of.
I'm kind of excited
Interesting.
for it. I
think it'll help the NFL with rules and like such.
They have like 3-point plays you can do. Like it depends on how far back. Like they don't use the kicker for PATs now. It's like
I feel like Cardell Jones is about to pop off.
he's about to be throwing bombs out there.
I think if the NFL is smart, they would try to buy the XFL and use it as almost like
A feeder
a
thing.
G League. Yeah,
It's so tough to do that with football, though. Yeah. like the turnaround for players from playing like however long that season is, getting like 3 months maybe, and then having to go to the NFL if they get called up. And that's what's going to happen with the XFL if like some quarterback is. I mean, there's going to be a quarterback better than Mitch Trubisky. So, like,
Cal, are there odds on your gambling website of who's going to be the MVP of the XFL?
I don't think there's MVP odds, but I'm pretty sure there's championship odds.
Cal's gonna have the best parlay ever, and it's gonna get fucked up Sunday when he picks the wrong Gatorade color.
Yeah, so the XFL, right now the Dallas Renegades are the favorites, plus
I
300.
wonder who their quarterback is.
You want me to check?
Yeah. What if it's just?
Any guesses? I think I know who it is. I think it's an old OU quarterback.
I think. Oh,
Jones?
Landry Jones. I think so.
Potentially.
Landry Jones is
They're
on a
getting
team.
coached by Bob Stoops.
Yeah, Landry Jones was on. It was like the first quarterback picked. I'm pretty sure because he probably he sucks. I don't know.
Dallas Renegades roster.
Bro, they had a weird. Their draft was really interesting. What they did, they like
Yeah,
picked
it's Landry Jones.
Landry Jones. That's probably why. Just because I'm assuming he probably has more NFL experience than any of the. Oh, I remember when the Raiders drafted him. Actually, I thought he was right now. How much?
You're giving me the field?
Oh, hold on, say that again. You weren't saying it. In the
Cardell
mic.
Jones will be the best quarterback in the XFL, like without a doubt. Like I'm looking at this competition. These are his competition. This is from Google. It could be wrong, but Landry Jones, he's better than him. Connor Cook, he beat him in college, better than him. Matt McGloin didn't know he still played, better
Neither
than
did
him.
I. Oh my God.
Aaron Murray, Garb.
Wasn't Matt McGloin just
Robert Iguayo or whatever his name is in the
Roberto
XFL. Yeah.
It's time to shine.
Oh, Jordan Tiamo is in the XFL. Jeff Beatty from Kentucky's in the XFL.
Go Cats.
Oh,
Blue one's deep.
Zach Mettenberg's in the XFL. He was kind of nasty in
He
college.
was on the Steelers at one point and the Titans.
Jacoby Ford isn't he really fast?
Yes, he's very fast.
What position is he? I remember him too. I just can't think of what he did. Jacoby Ford.
No, I'll bet $20 that Cardell Jones will be the best quarterback in the XFL.
All right, Hudson's taking the $20 on Cardell versus the field. He was on the Raiders. I don't remember this dude at all. Last team he played for was the Saskatchewan Roughriders.
Saskatchewan.
Yeah, I just wanted to say Saskatchewan. But yeah, XFL is actually probably going to be pretty good. I think it'll probably be significantly better than the AAF considering they can pay players. I was going to say something. Yeah, Matt McGloin. Insane that the Bears paid him all. I'm thinking of the right person, right? That's the guy the Bears paid $15 million to play in front of Trubisky and then benched him 2 games in.
That was the big dude. Yeah, Mike.
Oh fuck yeah!
Yeah, it was Mike.
They're
Glennon.
both. I feel like they both look so fucking
I think they're both gingers.
Yeah. Okay.
Glennon's still in the NFL. He's a backup somewhere.
Yeah. Oh, it actually.
Oh
might,
yeah, it
yeah.
is that Glenn. He was from Hard Knocks.
Oh, Matt McGloin played for Oakland at some point. That's got to be why. That's it. I'll use that as my excuse. Last time. Yeah. Hey, he had a pretty good. No, he didn't. Yeah. Yeah, Matt McGloin sucks. You're right, Hudson.
So what's going to happen in the Steelers quarterback room?
It's been, I think, so the Steelers have 4 picks. I want them to go tight end, guard, coverage, linebacker, quarterback.
Shout out Maggie Slow.
I'll have to bleep it. Oh, never mind.
Wait, so what were we saying?
I won't bleep it. I'll leave it in. Yep. What?
So what do we got time wise?
20 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah. How long did you think we were at?
I don't know. It's been a long week.
It has been a long week. We need vacations. I need to
I'm going on a vacation this weekend.
Where are you going?
I have to go to Indianapolis
For what?
for a conference thing.
Oh, he's going to the fucking combine without us.
Scout it for potential spots we can do like autograph sessions at for the combine week.
Will do.
I honestly
Wait, the pump is full. We're in the works of taking a field trip to the NFL Hall of Fame one weekend.
that actually would be really fun.
that'd
Go
be
up to
so
Canton. That would be.
Think
super
about
fun.
taking pictures with all their statues.
Who's the one bust you want to go take a picture
Ray
with?
Lewis.
He said that without a doubt.
There was no hesitation in that.
Probably Dion.
Yeah, I can see that.
Brett Favre would also be cool.
I've told you all this so many times. I have an irrational love for Brett Favre. I don't know why.
You
but
really?
He's one of my favorite players of all time.
Did you know that he sends dick pics?
As I said, he's one of my favorite players of all time.
Chill, Spence.
I don't know why I love Brett Favre. 'Cause I didn't even really grow up watching him play, but I remember I watched one highlights video and him just fucking running around slinging. Dude, if he had 20 interceptions in a game,
Wait. Oh, after we're done with this.
if he threw 3 picks, he didn't care. He's like Jameis. As he throw a pick, he's like whatever. Immediately throw another very next play throws a bomb for
Jameis is just balling.
Look at his numbers.
I mean, Brett Favre was the exact same way. He just didn't care if he's.
I feel like those two wouldn't like each other though.
Why? What makes you say that?
I just don't think they would vibe with each other.
They're too similar, honestly.
Yeah.
In their play style.
Can we talk about Philip Rivers
Oh yeah, he's out. He's out of
retiring?
I think it depends on who's calling. Honestly, he won't. I don't. He's such a competitor and a hothead on the field. He will not play backup.
Oh yeah, he's played backup.
It's like Eli. It's like Eli. When he's he knew, he was gonna end up being a backup, and that's scary. If Ben Roethlisberger retires from that, retires his arm's just too shot, and he can't come back and retires. That's actually gonna be so sad that all 3 of them. They all 3 entered the league at the same time, basically started around the same time. Drew Brees and Philip Rivers got that's delayed that one a little bit.
Drew might be done too.
Yeah, but just them all 3 coming in at the same time and leaving at the same time is actually really sad because that's the best quarterback class of all time.
Do you think Philip Rivers is done? Or you think it just depends on?
I think
because he moved the family to Florida, but the only team in Florida that he could technically be a part of is the Bucks, because the Jags aren't going to take him because they already have a quarterback issue. If they're going to start Gardner, if they're going to start Foles or whatever, they're not going to add Philip Rivers. The Dolphins would probably not add Philip Rivers.
no, they're getting Tua.
Exactly, they're getting Tua.
They're getting Tua or Burrow. They're set.
Yeah, and then the Bucks, I guess, if they don't want to bring back Jameis, and they think they can. I don't know. That's the only. But I feel like he's also the type of guy though that he wouldn't just leave his 8 million kids and go play whatever team gives him a contract.
He does have a lot of kids.
He could start a whole team.
They're probably soft.
Oh, hold on. Let me
for sure.
tell me which of his kids you think is the softest. I'm gonna look up their names.
I don't know if we should be calling out children, but
We call out kids.
all right. Well, this is kind of new for me. I'm for the kids. HUD saw it firsthand.
Actually, I feel he has Gunnar, Claire, Grace, Rebecca, Anna, Sarah, Catherine,
Gunner's a pussy.
Hallie, Caroline, and Peter.
Straight up.
Hey, I'm gonna be honest. How many of his kids do you think you could take in a fight at
If
once?
they were all coming at me?
Yeah, I think I could take all of them.
Yeah, probably all of them. How big's Gunner?
I should look up Gunnar Rivers.
As long as I have 3 years on him.
None of his kids are older than 12.
Oh, then yeah, bring them all. Tell them to bring their cousins. It's a wrap.
Oh my god, this kid looks like he's 7. I'd beat the fuck out of this kid if we got in a fight. What do you mean? I mean, I have multiple.
We're not saying that we're gonna go out of our way to do
Oh, yeah,
it.
I'm not gonna go out of my
If
way
he
to fight.
comes at me,
If he came at me,
it's on site.
yeah. I tweet. I mean, one of my most recent tweets is, I could definitely beat up. Not to brag, but I could definitely beat up this 7-year-old kid dressed up as James Naismith at the Kansas game, and I could. If he came at me, it's
Their
done.
dancer followed me, or did not follow me. She accepted my follow request. on
That's
Instagram.
cold.
Yeah, she's very cute.
You got.
No, I just followed her. We looked up the roster and actually, believe this out. We looked up the roster and then matched up the picture next to the TV. followed her on Instagram. Yeah, we should cut that part.
I don't know. It's a lot of editing.
Damn.
I'll just bleep out random parts of that thing.
All right, cool.
Just like boop. Sponsors, yeah, I think it is. First sponsor, actually, this one's probably one of the also more serious ones. Actually, Rip Kobe. Like, that's so sad. I don't know. I don't have much to say about that one. That's just respects to Kobe. It's gone too soon. I don't know. I don't really have anything like prepared for that other than like that actually sucks. That's insane. As I say that, literally remembering Kobe, some dude in a Kobe Bryant jersey at the South Carolina Arkansas game we have watching, like as I said it.
Off topic, but he was wearing a flat bill hat, just to kind of paint a picture for the listeners.
Yeah, if you were watching it, that was the section. But yeah, respects to Kobe. They should that'd be so cool. Oh, Cal, you got this one.
I have two sponsors. My first one, I have two shout outs. My first one being Ellen Calipari.
Woman crush every day.
Other Ellen. Yeah, Ellen Calipari. She puts up with the best coach in history at her home. My second shout out, Johnny Knoxville. Keep going, buddy.
That's a good one. Hud?
I don't have anything that I can think of. Let me.
I feel like I should have more, but I don't.
I'm kind of off my element right now.
I know it's been a weird day. It's late too, or not
Yeah.
late, but it's like late
It's
for
been
us.
a long week. No sponsors, but there's just the word to the fans. We'll be back on our element soon.
I can't wait for Body Armor to want to start that check that they've been promising.
God, I'm excited to cash out the $500 from this episode.
Obviously, yeah, I know. That's just $5 for you. Like we
We should
each
hit-
get 500.
We should hit crumbs.
I know. I can't believe they didn't sponsor us after our review of them. We need to review more local Lexington places. I don't know. We need to figure something out though.
Wherever we go Friday night to hang out,
That's true.
we'll review there.
I can't believe they don't have a Dave and Buster's. No, that's my shout out. Dave and Buster's, come here.
Busters.
Busters. I can't believe we don't have a Busters. That's actually such a damn shame. I just want to get. Yeah, that is a big shout out. Shout out to Sky Zone. Do we have any last pieces of football thing I can think of? I don't know.
I don't have anything to talk about football-wise.
No, neither do I really. It's been. I wanted to get something in before the Super Bowl, though.
Yeah,
You know, yeah.
They were thirsting for this.
Yeah, I had the pump is empty I posted the other day. I just needed to hold them over for a bit
Yeah.
till we all got back on our groove.
Yeah, I just want to...
I don't know. I was like, they never really said anything in that group chat. Although Zach has given us some fire info. He likes your gambling tips, by the way.
Really?
I think.
I'm over it.
Carl.
Long live Carl.
Zach actually just sent something a little bit ago. They got. Wait. The Browns agree. Oh, the Browns have agreed to terms with Bengals quarterback coach Alex Van Pelt.
Breaking news.
That's okay. Yeah, I know. The Browns coaching hire of Kevin Stefanski, the OC from the Vikings, is so bad because their biggest problem was the O-line, and the fucking Vikings' biggest problem was the O-line. Like, that just doesn't make sense to
It's
me.
the Spider-Man meme.
I know, yeah. They're like, he's like, we need someone
That's
to
a
fix the
top
O-line."
meme, like all-time GOAT meme.
Yeah. Oh, wait, no, I do have a sponsor. One more.
My sponsor is the Spider-Man meme.
Mine's the Kroger Deli. But my body is built by the Kroger Deli.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah. Dude, if they...
Oh, yeah, shout out to Insomnia Cookies. Fueled me and Hudson on our walk back here from Rupp. That's why we were running behind schedule.
You know what? That's a good ending point right there, honestly.
You might want to cut this, but happy White Girl Wednesday.
Yeah, we'll see. We might give a shout out to... Wait, we're off white girls, according to Antonio Brown. Yeah, I'm going to cut off, honestly. Yeah, okay. I'll figure out some editing. I don't know.
Yeah,
We'll see.
This went really well.
It went well, yeah. We're a little bit off our groove, but interesting how we bounce back. I'm just going to keep it in, honestly. I
We're
don't feel like
gritty.
kidding.
We're gritty.
It's grit, honestly. It's
Yeah.
that dog mentality we all have. All right, we're just saying dumb shit now. All right, thanks to my boys for helping me with this comeback after the little bit of month or two we've been off, and can't wait to bring you all more content. Oh, fuck. All right, we're done. All right, peace.
Bye.